Hey, welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Guys, what you see before you now, in front of the camera, I want to do an experiment. And the experiment is based on these two current clamp adapters right here. The EXTECH CA200, it's a 200 amp AC current clamp adapter. And the one beneath it is a FLUKE I400 AC current clamp adapter. What I'm doing, I just want to see how accurate they are. I want to check the quality of the build. And what I'm doing, I have the EXTECH connected to the EXTECH GX900 graphical multimeter, and I have the FLUKE I400 connected to the FLUKE 289. Now, both of these meters right here are very high price meters. The total price for both of them, if you add them up, it'd be somewhere in the price of maybe $1,400 just for the two meters itself, not counting the accessories like the adapters right here. But what I'm doing is I just want to see how accurate these two adapters are. We're going to try them with the respective meters, the EXTECH with the EXTECH, FLUKE with the FLUKE, and then I want to switch them. I want to put the FLUKE with the FLUKE adapter with the EXTECH and the EXTECH adapter with the FLUKE meter. This UEI clamp meter here is, I'm just going to use it as a like a tiebreaker, sort of say. And the reason why I'm using the UEI instead of using a FLUKE or something like that, because the FLUKE, I do have a FLUKE 376, but the FLUKE circuitry, the amperage circuitry, is the same as this one. And I know it's going to kind of relate to what this one is displaying. So I wanted to use it, and I didn't want to use my EXTECH, clamp or my salt wire, because salt wire that I have is affiliated with this current clamp adapter. SIM is the original maker of that salt wire multimeter clamp meter, and SIM is the maker of this one. This meter right here. This is a rebrand. It's been rebranded by EXTECH, and the salt wire is a rebranded SIM clamp meter. So it's the same circuitry. I didn't want to use anything that's not even close to being affiliated with each of the meters here to compromise the test. So I use a UEI, and I know that doesn't have any affiliation with any of these meters, so that's why I'm using the UEI. So I'm gonna put the UEI on min-max, and I'm gonna put these two on min-max as well. And I borrowed the microwave out of the kitchen and brought it in here. And I'm using my little homemade current clamp or splitter right here to take the reading from. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn these two on. I'm going to put it on min-max, and I'm going to set the microwave maybe like 2.5 minutes. And I'm gonna just go through its changes on min-max, and I'm gonna try to press hold to record it. And I want to write that down, and then I want to compare it with this afterwards. After it's all over with, after I'm even write this one down to compare the three, and then I want to switch them over, and like I said, vice versa, FLUKE over here, EXTECH over here, and do the same thing. And I want to compare them with this one, the UEI. Just to break the tie. So we want to do that. But first, I want to just tell you about the quality of these, because this is what it's really about. I want to do a video just on these clamp adapters right here, current clamp adapters right here. And looking at the two, they are different. They are very different. And what I mean by very different, you can see just how big, well, not this one, but see just how big the FLUKE is over the EXTECH. You can see that. It swallows, it basically swallows the EXTECH up. Okay? Now, you may think that's a bad thing. It is and it's not. Depends on what kind of wire that you what you're testing and where you're testing. Now, if you're testing like big high voltage wire or what have you, this is a good thing right here. But you won't be the only problem with that is you won't be using no multimeter to test no 2 amp wire, not like talking about it anyway. You'll have a clamp meter. Now, but if you was testing in a control panel where you have a row of contactors and you know how narrow it is between the terminal bars, and they're trying to get in there on top of the contactors to measure with this big clamp right here. It'll be, you probably get it in there, but you have to move some of the wires, mess the all, to get in there. Now, but if you had this little small one right here, just by the way this clamp made straight up, and this one, you could just get it in there. So they both have their pros, they both have their cons with them. So I'm not going to say which one is the best and which one is the worst, because they both have their good and good things with both of them. The Fluke, like I say, is heavy duty. It feel quality made, real nice wire. This is real small. This have 24 gauge wire right here. I don't know the size for the Fluke in here. I can't tell, but it's written on this cable, 24 gauge wire. And like I said, this have its pros and it have its cons too. So we're gonna just see how well they do in a lineup against one another with their meter. So here we go, and I'm gonna use this, like I said, as a tiebreaker. Put that right there, and I'm going to put this one right there. So I'm gonna turn them both on, and we're gonna get. And while I'm doing this, guys, I'm gonna ask you fellas too, if this is your first time viewing the channel. I always ask this because I'm trying to support the channel, get the numbers up. I want to get this stuff shared around if I can. This is your first time viewing the channel, and you like what you see, and even if you know someone else who could benefit from this, share the channel. But before you do, I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, leave a comment, because I do love tools. I love talking tools. I love being an electrician. I've been an electrician for over 25 years. I love being an electrician. I love doing it. I love my career. Made a lot of money. I live pretty decent off of that, off the money I make. So I'm not complaining about my career. So this is part of my pastime. I like doing the videos. So guys, if you do too, and you like you like what I'm doing, support the channel. Spread the channel around. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way, that when I do a new video, you will see it first. And my previous videos, it'll make its way around to you. All 370 plus videos I have on YouTube. Okay, so now let's go. Let's get this started. I'm gonna get this together. Okay, and I'm gonna put it on 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, and I'm gonna put it on min max. Hold on a minute. Let me just set this up first. Okay, put that on there. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, Medical AC. I'm gonna put a min max on here, min max on there. Turn this one on, and min max. So they're all ready to go. I hope you guys can see this. The UEI also. Put this backlight on here too so you can see. So here we go. Remember, 250, guys. 250. Let's go for it. Okay. Well, both of them, let me see. Right now, the minimum for the EXTECH is 0.031. The minimum for the FLUKE is 0.113. The average for the EXTECH is 8.4 or 8.6. Here is 8.9 for the average. The max is 13.6. Max here is 13.6. Okay, so both of them basically, for the max, they got that close. Let's find out how well they do. I'm gonna write that down. EXTECH and EXTECH. Let me just use the other numbers fluctuating. I don't want to go with that, so I'm gonna use just a 13. 13. The Fluke got 13. The min max got the average for the EXTECH is 10. We'll put 10. The maximum is 13. And the minimum is 0.0 or 0.0331. I'm gonna go with that one. All right, for the Fluke, they have 0.113. That's the minimum, 0.113. The max is 13. The average is 10. Okay, and the UEI have the max is 13. You don't have an average on there. It's showing 13 amps. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm gonna stop that right here, and I want to switch them over just in case they don't. But they seem to be within spec of each other. Okay, they seem to be within spec with each other. I'm gonna just. Okay, well I already got them saved, and this one for some reason they're giving me. It didn't hold. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but okay. But anyway, I wrote that down. Let's just switch them out now, guys. I'm gonna switch the Fluke out of here. Put the EXTECH. Here. Fluke. Okay. Now I want to check this one before I even get started on this. It was 13 minimum, maximum to 13. They didn't do a minimum. I guess I started it up late. Okay, so okay, let me clear this, and we're gonna start over again with them switched. Okay, and we'll see just how well they do. All right. All right. Let me. It's telling me error. Date time to be. No. So what did we do wrong here? That's right. Cancel, that's out. Okay, so close the menu, AC/DC, we're gonna do AC, hit the what happened here? My back light came on? I mean the back door. Oh, I think the battery's going down on me. No. I don't want to set the time right now. So menu, AC, milliamps AC. Okay. Here we go. Now here. Menu. Votes. Okay, now remember, the EXTECH is then plugged into the Fluke, and the Fluke is plugged into the EXTECH, and we're going to compare. Just here we go. Put it back on 250 again, and bring the camera a little bit closer, you guys can see that. I want you to see the UEI also. So, what happened? That one is not giving me a reading. Hold on 1 second. Stop this. Let me stop it. Just in case. See something here. All right. Start over. Menu. Okay. I'm gonna go to AC. Let's do that one. Get you ready to go. And this one, amps. Okay. All right, here we go. Menu, we'll do AC. Let's do min max. Okay, guys, I think we are ready to go. So let me just try it. Something's wrong here. Oh. Hold on, fellas. I think I know what's wrong here. And I could be wrong myself. Well, I'm wondering if the circuitry in these things are, that's why it's not reading properly. Because I didn't have to change anything up here. This is on the same thing. I just changed the 2. And I know they'll work if I put them back in the EXTECH with EXTECH, but, So I'm wondering if I have to put this one in the voltage and put it on millivolts. Let me try that. In order for it to read. That's how I did the EXTECH. Okay, we're gonna try that. And this should have to go, I have to put this one on the microamp. Let's try that. And that should go, milliamp. That should do it. So, let me just check this out. I'm gonna have AC, bear with me guys. Okay. I think that's it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's try it out and see. Yeah, that was it. That was it. So the circuitry is different in both of these current clamp adapters. One of them reads in millivolts, the other one reads in milliamps, and one of them reads in millivolts, depending on what tester current clamp adapter that you're using. But anyway, this is, y'all check out the reading here. And afterwards, we're going to let me just start writing out some of this so that I see while it's holding steady. Hold on a minute. Now the EXTECH with the i400, it's a 12.5. That's what is that? The minimum is 000. The max is 12,585. And the average 9,142. 42. Okay. Now, this one is 12.2. The minimum is 0.110. Max 12.339. 12.339. Average is 10.917. 17. So, and the UEI have 13.8 on the display. I don't know if that's even if it's recording right, but we'll see. 13.8. Okay, so what I'm gonna after this, at least I got some stuff written down, and I want to compare, just see how far off they were before. Okay, so I tell you what, through this camera, that the EXTECH does have a very good display. But keep in mind, they came on the market right after FLUKE, about 5 years after FLUKE, so they had time to look at the stuff FLUKE did and kind of make it better. So I can't give them credit, but I have to take it away because they cloned the FLUKE with this multimeter. If you look at this one, they basically the same. They just made everything a little bit bigger. The screen, the meter, the buttons, even the coarser buttons right here, just made everything a little bit bigger. So bulky around here. They just so you can't really give them credit for originality. They cloned the FLUKE. So all right. Anyway, that's that. So I'm gonna slide this back a minute because what I want to do a comparison between the two. Between these two. Now, let me get this paper out. This paperwork out. Now, guys, remember I was just rough drafting this here, but looking when the EXTECH had the EXTECH clamp meter in here, that's what it was. Okay, so it was 13. Was it basically on? Let me see if they were just about the same. All right, when the FLUKE had the FLUKE, EXTECH had the EXTECH. Just say the max was 13, and the FLUKE was 13. Well, they're about the same. But so when the EXTECH has the FLUKE, 12.5. 12.2. Well, they're about the same. I'm looking the max here, the i400 with the EXTECH. That would be, that was 12.585. The FLUKE had the max with the EXTECH. It was 12.3. 12.3. So it's within spec. I would say it's within spec. Here we go. Looking at this, I would say it's within spec. 12 is the max. 9, 142. That's 10. So it's about 1. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. UEI, I still don't know if this has been working or not. No, it's not working. See, like I told you about a UEI, I just can't trust this one. It gave me the max, and I didn't put press hold, but it just gave me the max. It won't give me a minimum, and as you see, they had a minimum here, which was 0. So I guess that's what it's giving me, is 0. It's giving me a minimum because it was 0. Let me see, that's the minimum right there, 0. So okay, it don't have an average on there, so that did okay too. But as far as these are, it's the same. They both are within spec. According to this paper here too. Yeah, everything is the same. And I think with that being said, guys, both clamp meters, whether it's larger or smaller than the other, worked out okay. Both meters here performed pretty well also. I think it was a pretty good test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. Don't forget to, this is pure entertainment, educational. That's all it's about. So guys, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and hit that like button, hit the share button. We all would appreciate it. So I'm out of here, guys. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And until the next video, there are some more coming. You guys take care. Later.